Friday, everybody, and look what happened to Tesla. This is the stock of the day. Yesterday, everybody was talking about this. This entire stock brought basically market down. Nasdaq was down 0.8%, still not as much as expected, but you can see stayed down, stayed capitulation. You can see it's very rare to have a stock going below these three standard bands. Usually, the worst case is this third band, and then it went way below that stayed capitulation. And you can see it made triple bottom here. So it looks like short-term bottom is in. You can see here bottom one, and then came back bottom two, and then came back bottom three. And then as soon as it broke this previous high, that was it. Okay, so that means the bottom is in. Now it's going higher, and probably it's just going to capitulate, not capitulate, sorry, consolidate, and then probably going to go higher. So there are some gaps here to fill. 331.88, we'll review it very soon on a daily chart. Other than that, you can see S&P 500 is pumping. Jobs report came this morning around 8:30 a.m. Eastern. It came to the buy zone. You can see very nicely it started from here, came to the buy zone, and now it's going to the sell zone. Nasdaq, same thing here, came to the buy zone yesterday with Tesla and now going towards sell zone. So it was a very good trade, short trade. If you took using this indicator, some of the people in my Discord channel did take this trade. It's very, very profitable. And now it's going back to the sell zone. Bitcoin, similar story here. You can see capitulated with Tesla, double bottom, and now going higher, already near sell zone. So we'll see which way it's going to go. And if you want to know more about this indicator, join the channel. There's a join button in the description bottom left of this video. Join it, and I share these levels with my subscribers. Bitcoin I share for free, but if you want to know stocks I'm buying and levels for stocks like Tesla, you gotta join membership. And let me know user ID if you join membership. I'll move you to Discord only, members only section. All right, so let's go to now daily chart and let's see how things are looking and try to put longer term perspective. You can see we are getting a 7 count sell signal on S&P 500 here. And this is the live market. We're getting an 8 count sell signal today. So usually this indicator is pretty accurate. You can see last time we got 7-8, had a little bit of correction. Here 7-8, a bigger correction. Here got 7 signal, a dump. Here 7-8, later on it came and became a dump. So it's not 100% right, but it is a time where you should be more careful than not. So now just keep in mind there are a couple of gaps. The gap here, gap here. If I go to SPY, it's more visible there. You can see there's a gap around 581, there's a gap around 565, there's a bigger gap around 527. So 3 gaps are there, and also there's a top gap too. So again, there are 2 scenarios. Although we have a sell signal here, it's quite possible we already recovered the entire loss yesterday. So now we're already opening on a basically a candle right above previous high. So possibility is we go fill this gap first and then come back lower. That looks more and more likely possible. Or the other alternative is we go lower, fill this gap or this gap, and then we go higher. All right, we'll see which way market wants to go, but most likely all these gaps will be filled. And in terms of Nasdaq, same story here. Again, Nasdaq does not have any gap at the top. Previous all-time high is here, so they might be looking for to take over this previous all-time high. So there's possibility we're going to go higher and then come back lower, or we can go lower and then go higher. So regardless which way we go, it looks like a market wants to go higher. Bitcoin, all right, so nice bounce from this 50 moving average right here. So it broke below this support. So you can see here after Tesla actually brought the entire market down, broke below this support. It was holding this support for like more than a week, Bitcoin, and then it broke below, and today they're recovering it. Okay, so if they can recover this, then actually it can become a resistance for now, but if they can recover, then that's good, and it's probably going to head higher to a new all-time high. That means this is a pullback you should have bought, and now it's going higher. That's what this is saying. Ethereum got rejected on this dark blue line, 200 SMA, and now just flagging still below, a bit weaker than Bitcoin, but all depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks out, Ethereum will just follow. In terms of gaps, Bitcoin has actually, this is getting an 8 counts buy signal. Very interesting. I did not realize that. And this one in live market is not getting futures. CME futures are giving an 8 counts buy signal, which is good news for Bitcoin bulls that we could be going higher. and Ethereum is not getting that. If we get a pullback, 97,000 and 91,915 is your area to buy. Now back to Tesla. All right, so Tesla is, you can see now still below 200 SMA, dark blue line, but it's above this light blue line now, pre-market. Now there's a gap here which is created. Now, if I go to 1 hour chart, I'll go to regular trading hours. You can see this gap just straight down. So what happened was, it was yesterday I was saying, if you watch my video, this could be head and shoulders, and we broke the trend line and the neckline, and now it's going lower. So if I draw this top to bottom, this was pretty much the neckline, and we pretty much open on a gap down, and we went way below the target. All right, so that's what happened. Now this gap is 100% going to be filled, 331. All right, so let's go back to daily chart. Now if you, it's just a matter of how long you can hold. Eventually they will fill this gap, and that gap, if you bought yesterday to the close, is 16.5% away. All right, so even if you buy this morning, I think I'm expecting a pump to at least at minimum fill this gap, and then there could be some resistance here. You can see this previous support, latest support here, support, that could act as a resistance here. All right, so 332 will be the resistance, so that will be the target of this bounce and take profit. Okay, and longer term, there are gaps at 387, there are gaps at 401, and those should be filled as well. So it's a very safe stock to buy right now, in my opinion, after this massive dump. And at minimum, even if you can hold for the entire year, this year, from where it closed yesterday, you're looking at 41% profit, and then the top one is 59.59%. You see this gap, 60% profit, that's also possible. So decide yourself which way you want to deal with this. Risk reward ratio is pretty good on the upside. Apart from that, AVGO earnings was yesterday. Everything was good. So it's down little pre-market, but you can see we're getting 8 count sell signal, so it's down now. So maybe they're going to start filling some of these gaps. Maybe backtest this breakout and then just hold it there for now. NVDA just breaking out. Also, it got 8 count sell signal, but just holding nicely here. Nothing much interesting. Apple is pretty interesting. There's a gap here around 195, so we'll see when they're going to start filling this gap. If not, they're going to start marching it higher, so we'll keep an eye on this, see which way the market wants to take it. And CrowdStrike had an earnings. Again, it's trying to fill that gap after earnings gap down, so already marching towards that. Bond market is very interesting. Now coming back, looking to buy at this previous lows. A couple of days ago it was down. Looking to buy in this level around here, around 1 or 2. If I go to TLT, anything below 85 is interesting. You can see multiple gaps here. That will be good for the long-term hold, in my opinion. US oil going back into its resistance. Can this finally break? We don't know yet. We'll see. This was double bottom, trying higher. We'll wait and watch. Natural gas also consolidating here. Gold also consolidating. Silver breakout, just keep going higher. You can see a lot of consolidation, finally breaking out, just keeps going higher. $36, unbelievable. It was lagging gold for a while, but now it's recovering and catching up. Dollar finally trying to show some strength, but still a lot of area to recover, so we'll wait and watch what they want to do. And Palantir had a nice dump yesterday, went below 20 moving average, trying to fill this gap 118. Maybe it filled. Now if it holds here, it's not, else it's going to come back. There's big earnings gap here around 95, so we'll see if they're going to watch the Celestica. Again, just holding here. Shopify, again, yesterday tried to move above moving averages, broke down, but today I think it's going to close above moving averages, so going higher. UNH is interesting, so still not able to close above this green line. So you have to wait till it closes above this green line, okay? So that will be the first sign of strength. Or if it comes back and make a new low, and then we see the divergences start to develop, that's going to be nice as well. Weekly, I'm getting an 8 count SPY signal on UNH, so it is pretty much a good I think it's a good buy for long-term hold with nice dividends coming. So that's good. Okay, and lastly, VIX. Let's see, VIX is getting an 8 counts buy signal. So maybe on Friday, today or on Monday, we'll get 9 counts, and then next week will be when VIX will be pumping and market could dump. So today could be another 8 counts day, and market could keep going higher. Okay, guys, that's it for today. If there are any particular stocks you want me to review, put a comment and hit the like button on your way out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.